Cabilan and I work for Keep Phoenix Beautiful. Today we are here with Beth Fiorenza. She works for ICM, and we're here to learn about what they have been doing in this crazy time. So Beth, what have you guys been doing?
Thank you so much for coming out today. Through the pandemic and COVID-19, we have maintained our food services for everybody here who needs the assistance and comes into ICM on a daily basis. We had to, of course, change some of our operations, but the food assistance remained the entire time. We saw a 600% increase in the beginning of the pandemic on people coming in for food and needing food, and people that have never had to come to a food bank before. So we really appreciate the community, and we're here for that assistance. And it's been wonderful. I mean, it hasn't been wonderful, but it's been an experience for all of us as a team here at ICM, and it's been a wonderful service to the community that we can support during the pandemic. So we also have other services as well. We do SNAP outreach, as well as access registrations on site. And anybody can come in and make an appointment for those. We also do job readiness, and so we also are making appointments for that service as well. Before, people would just walk in and receive the service. So making the appointments were a little different for everybody, but that's been a great change, and we'll probably continue that moving forward. We also started delivering to some of our customers. So our seniors and those who walk up to us or may not have transportation to get home, we work with US Bank to make sure that they got a delivery so they could take all the food home with them.
All right, so you say you're even serving some communities that you wouldn't have served if this pandemic didn't happen. Do you guys need any more stuff? Like, what are your major needs right now as a food bank?
Yeah, as a food bank, of course, always think protein. So with the food items that come in, you'll see behind me the tuna, the chicken, the peanut butter. Those items are always needed, pandemic or no pandemic. And then right now, especially items for kids. So your applesauce pouches, your mac and cheese, box meals, all of that is wonderful. We have a wish list on our website, and if anybody would like to do a drive, they can just give us a call and we'll give them the needed items. During the pandemic, we also need, of course, gloves, masks, sanitizer, so those items are also on our list. One other item that we do always need is diapers. So we also do hygiene items, shampoos, conditioners, lotions. And when we walk around to our other rooms, you'll see the shampoos we put in recycled pill bottles. So a lot of folks collect their pill bottles and they give them to us. And that way, the folks coming through the food pantry can always get some sort of hygiene item from us, whether it's that shampoo, that lotion, laundry detergent. So those are all awesome items that we always need in the food pantry. We maintain the hygiene and the food, so doing food drives, doing hygiene drives, making masks at home. Some people, to do virtual fundraising, will put laundry detergent in their own pill bottles, or they'll pick up some from us and do it from home. So that's a great way to still contribute, even if you want to stay in the comfort of your own home during this time.
You're on.
All right, Beth, so we are now here in your sorting room. Could you tell us a little bit about what you guys do in this room?
Yeah, definitely. So in this room, you'll see all the donations that come in from everywhere. So churches, congregations, corporations, anybody doing a drive or just dropping off stuff to us. You'll see we take everything except for large furniture or furniture items. So small kitchen items are wonderful, sheets, towels, and then of course the hygiene items. So we got a great donation in today of shampoo, and you'll see that they're in the smaller pill bottles labeled S for shampoo. So those will go directly to the customer today in their food boxes.
All right, so along with food and hygiene products, you guys also take donations for clothing. Would you like to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. So again, we're in the sorting room, and we take clothing. We have a clothing room which will open back up in July. So anybody can drop off to us 8 to noon, Monday through Friday. Any type of clothing. We store winter items upstairs in our warehouse for winter, so feel free to drop off, your clear home, you're cleaning the closets, we know that. Feel free to drop it off. So our clothing room will open back up and our volunteers will be coming back, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But any type of clothing is welcomed, and of course we're open all year long, so we go through a lot of clothing. We serve anywhere from right now 100 to 150 families per day. So as we open the clothing room, you can imagine we go through a lot of clothing when families come in to shop. And of course, we'll be social distancing and disinfecting and all of that good stuff with the pandemic. So our operations are changing a little bit there, and we'll be spacing out a little bit differently, but the service will be available soon, and we're excited about that. So here at ICM, we serve a lot of wonderful volunteers and donors come to us. You'll see some of our donors and volunteers here. And we also serve a very low income population of people that come to us. So families, individuals that just need assistance, whether it's food or hygiene or SNAP, which is food stamp assistance. People can come to us to get different services. Outside of the pandemic, we also had classes available, which will hopefully be coming back in nutrition education, financial education, and also job readiness. We are doing appointments for the job readiness, but we also are bringing our classes back as well.
All right, so we are back out here on the assembly line, and I'm here with Pia Brown, and she is here to tell us a little bit about the change in volunteers.
No, definitely. Hi, everyone. So we, beginning towards the end of May, we have just been blessed to have the National Guard step in to help us. We had really low participation with our volunteers with the COVID going on. They've just really stepped in to help us fill that gap. They've been with us since the end of March, and will continue on for the rest of this month. So we're just so blessed to have them here to help us with that, serve the community. But we are excited, as much as we love the National Guard, we are so excited to have our volunteers back here soon. So we have been preparing and planning for their return. We plan on having a restart date after July 4th. We did a survey just recently, and the feedback has been that they would like to return after the holidays. So we look forward to having them back July 6th, and just looking forward to having everyone.
All right, so we're looking forward to having volunteers at July 6th. I did want to ask you guys another question about the kind of funding you guys receive for ICM.
Well, with ICM, everything is really much coming from our community partners, our donors. We have a lot of volunteers that just continue to support us, even if they're not actually volunteering. They just have been huge support for us, and we have various community partners in that community. A lot of our funding and support also comes from the many congregations and churches that.
Thank you so much to Pia and Beth for joining us, taking us on a tour of ICM. Before we say goodbye, is there anything that you folks want to share to our communities?
Yes, actually, with bringing our volunteers back, we definitely are always looking for additional volunteers. We have a lot of regular volunteers returning, but we are always looking for new volunteers that are interested in helping the community. We're open Monday through Friday. A normal shift it's going to be 8:30 to 11:30. So if anyone's interested, please reach out to us. We'd love to have you.
And if you're thinking about doing a food drive, hygiene, or a clothing drive, think of ICM in the future. And you can always visit us on our website at icmaz.org. And we're really supported by the community. So if you can make a donation, that's great. We really appreciate everybody that's supporting us right now. So thank you.
All right, thank you, ladies, so much for taking the time to talk with KPB. We are looking forward to work with you again after this pandemic is over.
Thanks for having us.
Bye, guys.